What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Ultra Viper, Whiplash, Dr. Aardvark MD, and Mad Russian for being members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com/see link in the description.
Yeah.
And also, before I begin, like I was saying yesterday, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I'd really like to hit 10K before the end of the year. It'd be super cool, and you'd be super cool for helping us out.
It would be pretty cool.
Alright, so today I'm going to do a build that I apparently haven't done since 2019. I didn't think it's been that long, but YouTube don't lie. And,
You sure?
Well, YouTube video titles don't lie. My YouTube video titles don't lie.
There you go. Even
then, I'm sure there's a caveat or an asterisk somewhere, but
Yep.
moral of the story is Spirit Bomb. I'm probably going to get rid of my shield, so what color would you like me to be, James?
Oh, I don't know. What do we got here? We got red, we got green, we got purple.
We got pink.
We got
blue.
which is more purpley? Temporal or blink or warp?
Warp is more of a pinkish purple, and temporal is more of a purpley purple.
Well, let's go temporal then.
Okay.
Because it looks cool.
Yeah. Oh, God, that guy just got annihilated.
Because they got 3 levels.
Alright, so we're going to grab the Firefly, because that is going to prevent self-damage to ourselves. Go figure.
Self-damage to yourselves?
Yeah, I know. I'll grab some.
Self-damage to someone else.
Yeah. Self-damage to that guy. If you set somebody on fire, at a certain point, does it become self-damage?
I don't think so.
Does he become one with the fire?
I don't think so.
But what if he's like the straw man in a straw man festival?
I still don't think so. Still don't think it's self-damage.
What if you're a fire elemental?
Then I don't think you can be damaged by fire.
What if you're a really bad fire elemental that's damaged by fire, and therefore yourself? You harm your own existence.
I don't know.
These are the existential questions that I like to think of in my spare time.
Like asking if a water elemental can drown. Like.
Good question. I will submit it to the forum.
We have a forum?
No.
We have a Discord.
Yeah, and people should join it. I was thinking more of like the forum of general ideas.
Oh, I see.
Do I want to get rid of my shield now so I don't have to worry about it? I'm going to say yes, because that gives me another thing, and then I'll just go right into charge shot. So the whole point of Spirit Bomb, as you may suspect, is to get my vortex as big and as bad as possible.
Yeah.
And then destroy the universe with it. I'm going to need Warpath here. If Warpath weren't here, I probably would have winnowed the rest of them out of existence. But I need Warpath.
Oh.
Okay. Several things here I'm going to need in the long run. I'm going to grab Candescence now, though.
But ally specialist.
It sure is. It sure is. Bonk. I'll just...
No, it's still November.
James.
What?
Stop it. Okay. We're gonna grab a hull strength. At some point in the near future, siege weaponry will be a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's gonna make our charge be chargier, which means it'll make our vortex vortexier. It'll be the biggest and the baddest in the land. corrosion's probably good here.
It's pretty good.
Adaptive armor is also really good here for very apparent, obvious reasons. I think I'm gonna get adaptive armor first. I think I should prioritize living.
Probably smart.
Because as the saying goes, you get busy living or you get busy dying. I'm Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
We're gonna grab absorption because I gave up my shield and it's the best mod in the game if you don't have a shield. I still stand by that.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's okay.
We're gonna want a lot of these. I'm gonna grab Juggernaut because it is both a defensive mod and leads into an offensive mod. So it's a real nice compromise.
Hey, look.
And we can grab Rancor, which is both also defense and offense.
Mostly offense, though.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you some plating and some extra hull, and I was gonna say extra shield, but I don't got a shield. But
Man, it's true.
if I did, it would have.
No, I mean, you can't have infinite cake.
Look, we're gonna make that work. Like if we just keep saying it long enough, it'll drift into the public consciousness, right?
Will Nova Drift? Why, you stag boost!
There we go.
You're getting a little bullied by Friendo Specialist. Friendo Specialist. What? Ally Specialist. God.
As you say, all specialists are friendo specialists, I guess.
It's true.
We'll grab that channeling.
Right up until Shield Specialist shows up. And then I don't know what to do with my life anymore.
There should be a Bastion specialist.
Or just get a second Construct Shield.
A second charge of it would actually be kind of nice. It
I was
breaks
just
and then
thinking-
you just pull another one just out immediately.
I was
And
just
then-
thinking a different type of Construct Shield.
Ah.
That way you could have a Shield Specialist, because there'd be multiple things that it could be, other than just Bastion Specialist.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's only one type of ally, for example. Well, so, like, ally specialist isn't like you get more than one ally.
Yeah, but the idea there is that it's different types of constructs. It's like, yes, ally is its own thing, but it's like, it's a type of advanced construct. I suppose it's ally specialist, not advanced construct specialist.
Correct.
Although that would be kind of cool, just advanced construct specialist.
Well, at that point, you're not really a specialist if you're good at all advanced constructs. That's more of a generalist.
Well, but you could be good at specifically advanced constructs. So it's like your advanced constructs are better, but your basic constructs or your swarm constructs are weaker.
That's just like a doctor being like, I'm only really good at treating people in the northern hemisphere. It's like, is it really specialized? There's a lot of people in the northern hemisphere.
No, that's like, I'm really good at treating children, but not so good at treating full-grown adults.
That's a pediatrician.
Well, yeah. That's a small human specialist.
Small human specialist. Smumins, as I like to call them.
I mean, most children are smumins. Just before we started recording, this one was a spumin.
There's siege weaponry, but bravado's right here. And bravado would further make it so I take less self-damage. And more XP, so that seems like a way to go.
Thing.
So I'm missing
Boost.
missing a couple of key things here still.
Drone specialist.
I'm not missing drone specialist. As it turns out, I don't need that. We got 8 rerolls. Let's start going here. I guess I can start taking siege weaponry now. I have Rancor. I got you know, the core shielding and things like that, we can start pumping out some big boy stuff. Power reserves is going to be a thing I'm going to need. I was reminded very quickly with the combination of Rancor and Siege weaponry. You just stop moving.
Yeah.
Oh, you have fun with that.
Mine specialist. You're getting every special. Oh, there it is. We were looking for that yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Remember when we were looking for mine specialist? There it is. Is it worth grabbing a masochism? It might.
It is self-damage resistance.
It might be worth grabbing a masochism. Oh, look, I'll just pull them all to me.
Yeah. And with masochism, everything takes more damage the more damaged you are. So, bringing yourself down to half hull and then killing them that way.
This is dangerous.
You're not ready.
I'm missing a couple of key things. Guidance, though. Guidance is exactly what I want. Also, you just had like just a real Obi-Wan moment there. It's just you're not ready.
Well. Oh, it's coming back.
Look, that's why I get that guidance. It'll find it.
Yeah, eventually.
It'll get there.
Spaghetti slurp. Beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna grab this singular strike here. Yeah, it's starting to get fun now.
Now here's a question, Lee. Normally with Vortex, you don't want to get things like volley, because having multiple vortices just makes them all worse.
Correct.
But singular strike, specifically nowadays, takes your total number of projectiles and combines them into one.
Uh-huh.
So would volley actually be a legitimate, powerful upgrade now?
I'm not convinced, because each projectile fuse adds an additional plus 50% of its damage to your projectile.
Right.
So you'd...
Each projectile further increases with size with each one.
Yeah, but volley reduces your projectile size by 10% and reduces your blast radius and damage by 20%. So theoretically, and for each additional projectile you add, there's diminishing returns.
Well, there are diminishing returns, but you can still put up to 25 projectiles into this.
Yes. Well, I know that, for example, Fusillade is a damage decrease. I'm not sure if volley is an increase or not. I suppose we can test. And in fact, what I'll do is... Alright, we'll have this enemy here. We did that. It's really hard to show an empirical difference with how this works.
Bananas because of the mines being mines.
Yeah.
But I suppose more to the point, if you get something like Twin Strike coming up, normally Twin Strike is not something you ever even look at with Vortex.
And honestly, I would continue not looking at it because the recovery negation would be just too detrimental to even think about.
Well, I suppose that's fair.
I think Mastery and Adrenal Module are both good, but I think I like Mastery a little bit more.
It would just I'm curious if you can use Singular Strike to make the Spirit Bomb even Spirit Bombier.
Ow.
By essentially having a multi projectile Spirit Bomb.
Well, I mean, I do, because I did take the volley.
You did. But I'd be curious what the numbers are.
I can get convergence.
Which spread doesn't matter, the velocity doesn't matter, the rate of fire
does matter.
Does matter.
Because this is modifiers blast radius, projectile size, and rate of fire affect charge rate.
Okay.
So.
I don't know.
Unsure.
Uncertain.
Minus 15% to two things for plus 2 projectiles that are already diminished because we already took volley.
Yes, but the idea is that it makes it stronger, because Singular Strike adds a lot of damage per extra projectile.
Yes, with diminishing returns. That's all I'm saying, is that the more I do it, the less effective it is.
Well, yes,
so
but it's diminishing. It's diminishing returns up to 25 times. So I assume, and I don't know, but I assume like the first 10 projectiles are all still worth it.
No, because like I said, going from volley to fusillade is categorically a DPS decrease. I've tried it several times. And that is double projectiles plus 1 from 3. So it goes from 3 to 7, and it's a DPS decrease handily.
Okay.
So the only reason why I don't think convergence would be worth it is because not only is it past getting volley at this point, but also it's decreasing rate of fire and projectile size, both of which affect vortex. So I think that is going to cause more problems than you would gain.
Okay.
So we'll grab the old corrosion. Let's get some purification up in here at some point in the near future. Hello, Punchy. No, let me just, you're not supposed to leave those. You're supposed to keep them. There you go. I wish my vortexes had, like, constant suck power like the singularities, where they can just pull in bullets and stuff. Wouldn't that be nice?
Right.
Let's do that. Okay, so now the main thing I need is power reserves, and I could possibly Dying Star.
I don't know if you need to, though.
I'm not convinced I need to, and
also terribly unsafe.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You usually tell me to do it anyway, though.
Talking about. I've been the one trying to keep you safe.
Lately. You go through phases.
Look, you're allowed to be dangerous if it's entertaining. If it's just gonna get you killed, then it's no bueno.
Slurp.
Slurp.
Good old slurp.
Slurp. Oh man, Breath of the Wild 2 should be out sometime early next year, right? Hopefully.
Oh, hopefully, maybe. You never know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Don't really need Discord orbs. I'm looking for stabilization or improved thrusters, and of course I've gotten them both.
Yep.
I'm going to go for stabilization because I think power reserves is just more important.
That's fair.
I heard him trying to shoot missiles out of there.
He was trying.
It didn't quite work out.
No. His missiles were basically just popcorn.
Oh, sweet, delicious power reserves. Oh, look at me. I can move. I'm free.
Good job.
Now I can improve thrusters and then work on getting blink. Blink is the only reason why I survive. A lot of people say that about strafe, but I'm bad at strafe. Oh, and just then I tried to blink. Because I was talking about it. My brain was just like, you're talking about it. That must mean you have it, right? No.
No. Oof, those lightning tendrils.
Yeah, they do work.
They go places. Also, you're wave 99.
No,
Hello.
I'm wave 100.
He's about to have a real bad day.
Yeah, he's currently in the process. Let's see. Could get Aegis for when I'm just sitting here charging, but well, now I'm not necessarily sitting and charging because I can move while charging.
True.
Before it made no sense to move because I couldn't. Now I can.
I assume that kinetic boost like determines the damage boost when you fire. I assume.
Yeah, I think so.
So you can't like set a vortex out and then be like, now I'm gonna go fast to make the damage go up.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. Getting a hyper metabolism would be good because my lower health means I do more damage for masochism, and I can also get what was it, Gemini? It's not Gemini Protocol, it's the other one. Adrenal module. I can get adrenal module.
Yeah.
And that would cause me to do more damage the less health I have, and this would just give me a lot more regen. So I think that's what I'll do. Also, you're not dead yet? Come on. There we go. And we're just cleaning up space.
Yeah.
With a giant space vacuum.
The spacuum.
I believe we had a space vacuum build at some point, but it was Wingman allies doing it. I remember now.
Yeah, because they were space Roombas.
It's Boombas.
Correct.
If only they were able to vacuum up the XP.
That would be nice. But that's what Ataraxia's for.
Hey, remember that thing that I was just talking about? I can get.
Spoomba?
No, adrenal module.
I like the visual here of just like the red becoming pink with that blue center.
It is a nice gradient.
That is a very nice gradient.
You don't
starting
normally
up at
get.
Convergence.
Yeah, that is not a typical thing that happens.
Very nice when it does. Oh, big XP in the bottom right.
So there
You
was.
got him.
It was hiding. Let's see. I can get another masochism, but I think that might. I don't think I need another one. I wouldn't mind getting thrusters. There we go. because that way I can work towards getting Blink, and, you know, being Firefly, you want to move a little bit faster anyway.
It's true, it's true.
Oh. Oh, so much XP.
Yeah. Way to go. Look at that one little XP that's not getting sucked in.
Yeah. Oh, did you see how I coaxed him into me so he wouldn't get sucked into the vortex?
It worked.
I had to convince him to move from immediate death. I mean, just so I can kill him a second later, admittedly, but still. I shouldn't have to convince him not to...
This full-on, like, Jacksepticeye, wait, don't jump! Beep. Okay, now jump. Like...
Alrighty. Deadly Wake.
Did you put an H in there?
What, Deadly Wake?
Deadly Wake? Kind of like a whipped cream?
Cool Whip?
Or cool whip. But those actually have an H in them. Wake does not.
Whatever are you talking about?
Ugh. Wake. Ugh. Ugh. What have you done?
I said Wake.
I heard what you said.
Well,
Wake or oatmeal.
That's a whole different kettle of oats.
A hole.
Look, there are words.
That's a WH word that you just ignore the W.
What?
Hole.
Yeah.
Hole is a word, and you just like, you know what? There's a W there, and I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. English is weird. That W can't stop me because I can't read. Satisfying.
Are there any words that you grew up just saying wrong
Oh, I'm sure there are.
that you're aware of?
I know when I was young, I was a Pescetti kid when I was young. I eventually figured that out.
Are there any that came with you into adulthood? You never really realized you were saying it wrong until later in life when people made fun of you for it?
I don't think so. But then I've always been a good reader. Like I was like full on reading books at like age 3.
I mean, I was also a reader too. But it's such an inconsequential word that I said wrong for a large majority of my life, and then people called me out on it, made fun of me, and then I felt bad about it, and I've been self-conscious ever since.
No. Which one?
I used to have a mystery N in pretzel. I'd say pretzel.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then people make fun of me for it, and then make me all sad, and I'd be like, "Why are you making fun of me? I'm sad now."
I'm sorry. It's like I've picked up on your H in serpent.
Do I have an H in serpent?
You just did.
And well,
Yeah.
no, well, I don't know.
It's a serpent. I know. I guarantee there's words that I do it too. Like I don't make fun of people for that, right? Like language is hard, and as long as people understand what you're saying, who the hell cares? Like to a certain extent, like you don't ask people a question. Ask is a different word, but little things, yeah.
Not Futurama.
No, I know in Futurama that was the whole thing.
There was a kid I used to know in high school who could not say either aluminum or ambulance. So we would try to get him to make a comment about the aluminum ambulance.
Oh man.
And he just couldn't quite pull it off.
Benedict Cumberbatch can't say the word penguin.
Yeah, that is a fairly famous one.
Like, he's just like pinwing, pinwin. It's great. And if someone like Benedict Cumberbatch can miss words, then dang it, so can I.
Well, I mean, he's also the magician and the surgeon. He's got a lot on his plate. He's also a great detective.
yeah.
And various other things I'm sure he's been in.
He's been in lots of things.
I'm honestly trying to think of something I know that he's been in that's not Doctor Strange or Sherlock Holmes or whatever the third one I said was. No, both of them were Doctor Strange.
Yes, both of them were Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch has been in a lot of things. He was, he every so often he shows up as like really weird things. Like he was in one of the Madagascar movies? He was the wolf in, Penguins of Madagascar. That's it. Thank you. She knows Benedict Cumberbatch. Obviously, he was Smaug.
Yeah, that was our other famous one.
Yeah. He was the Grinch in the 2018 Grinch movie.
Yeah, the more animated-y one.
Yeah,
the live-action-y one was
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yes. Now, I will always be partial to the classic Grinch film, but I didn't think the Benedict Cumberbatch one was bad. The Jim Carrey one is questionable, at best.
Yeah, I don't think it was his fault.
No,
mainly because if you think of Jim Carrey and the faces that he can do, like you think like he can totally pull off Grinch because he's got like a very expressive comedic face. Like that's what he's good at.
Yeah.
But just the overall direction of the movie is kind of like eh.
Yeah. He was also Khan.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I am very curious whatever happened to that. Like they started doing this thing where the new movies were just like alternate reality versions of all of the original movies, and then they did Khan, and then we're like, yeah, we're not doing certain. Well, we like half-assed Search for Spock.
They're like, hey, we're over it. We got it out of our system.
But I wanted to see the whales.
You wanted to see the space whales.
The spales.
Alright, how many of these giant juggernauts are we going to play today?
Well, you took Bravado, so all of them.
With Rupture, it is satisfying when they go boom. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
What is it with movie remakes these days?
It's Hollywood has no desire to make new things because they don't know if new things will work, and they have the rights to things already. So whatever.
I definitely agree that I wish there was more original content. That said, I saw the new, I say new, but like the remake of Dune recently, and it was actually really good.
I have heard a lot of people really liked the new Dune movie.
I very much enjoyed it.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I couldn't tell you, but...
Yeah. Well, like I said, if you've seen the original Dune movie in the 80s, then, like, you know the plot points. Also, ow!
Oh, jeez, what happened?
I was talking about Dune, and he hit me, and then I got stuck in his trail of death, and I couldn't blink away in time, but then he still died, so take that.
You went from Dune to Doom. Doom to Doom, Doom, Doom.
Oh, well, they do say that Doom runs on anything.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure you can run Dune on a movie projector.
Oh, I'm sure you could. You can run Dune on a calculator, you run Dune on a fridge.
Oh, man. Feels bad, man. That was a silly way to die.
Yeah, it happens. And
it's just like
that's Nova Drift.
That was like my 12,000th juggernaut in a row. I'm just like, stop it with all the juggernauts.
Stop all the juggernauting.
Yeah, I know. I'm a computer. I hear youngling James.
Yeah, youngling is hungry. She's got a bottle in mouth and still complaining that she's hungry.
takes after daddy.
That's how dare.
The joke was there. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
That said, it's lunchtime, and I still haven't eaten breakfast, so, I should probably go figure that out.
Okay, well, we'll end this video here, and the whole James clan can eat.
Yeah!
So I hope everybody enjoyed themselves, had a great time, and we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.